Well, everyone, maybe we're live, maybe we aren't. We can't tell. But if you are here, welcome back to the Midlife Ride. And we seem to be having all kinds of issues with YouTube right now and or the cellular signal. So if you are here, if you do actually see a picture, give us a thumbs up. Um, Hopefully you're seeing this as coming in clear, but honestly, right now, we just do not know what is what. Up is up, down is down, up is down, down is up. So if you are actually seeing something right now, let us know. Give us just something in the chat to let us know. James Watson, thank you for the thumbs up. So you are seeing something. That's a significant improvement over what we've seen over the last few minutes. Hopefully it's a good signal, but again, like we said, we just do not know right now. So if it looks good on your end, let us know in the chat. Thank you, Manly, 1979. Good to know. Thank you, Kim Hilder. Appreciate the thumbs up.
Babe, it's still saying waiting for the midlife ride on my screen. I don't know how. And I was in there talking to 5 people that you're not seeing.
Thank you, Jimenez. Thank you, Kel. Good to see you again. Hey, Panjo.
Okay, I'm going to delete the one that people are waiting in.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how to do that. You put one out there that doesn't have the thumbnail. You restarted it, is what happened.
Well, it kept saying to reconnect, and it just did not happen.
All right, I'll tell everybody else.
So yeah, our intention was to start the live stream just before the Bellagio fountain started, but that did not happen. Manly, we are on the 53rd floor. Hey, Tina. Oh, that's great, Kim. We are on day, what day are we on? Day 4?
Yes.
Day 4, and our first day at the Cosmo. But we figured we would just sit out here on the balcony and chill out, enjoy the view. Hey, Walt. Looking forward to seeing you guys in July. So I don't know if you all can see, it's actually kind of hard to see from up here, but if you are familiar with Las Vegas Boulevard, right up here where my fingertip, just beyond the Mirage, right around where Mirage / Hard Rock is going to be, they have totally shut that down to do repaving and construction for the one race coming up. And there's quite a bit of construction going on around, not only on the boulevard, but also over on Koval right now, breaking up pavement, getting the medians out of the way. It's kind of a hassle. Even our Lyft drivers have they've been hesitant to do pickups on the strip with all the construction right now. But hopefully it's worth it in the long run. Yeah, well, I think the race is in November. I think it's November. And the prices I have seen, not just for hotel rooms, but also tickets, are just, you better have some deep pockets, is all I have to say.
How do I delete? I don't. How do I delete that?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, well, the prices I have seen are just, they are insane. And honestly, I don't know a whole, like, I appreciate car racing, I really do, but um, I just cannot imagine dropping that amount of money on it. And we went to the Golden Knights game last night, and even those tickets, I mean, they weren't outrageously expensive, but they weren't cheap either.
Go.
Oh my God. Catherine just scared herself, in case you all are wondering what that sound was.
What in the world is happening? So did you say hi to Kel?
Yes.
Did you?
And Manly, you know what? We were just talking about that with the person who checked us in today at the Cosmo, and they said right now, like everything, like they don't even know. They said right now, MGM is mostly affecting the employees here, but we have heard that rumor that once MGM officially takes over, that the balconies might be locked. We hope that's not the case, but I could absolutely see, I hate to say it, but I could absolutely see MGM making an extra charge to your room to be able to come out onto the balcony.
I wonder what that scissors symbol is. I'm aware of that. They'll lose our business, Tina, I'll tell you that. If we don't have a balcony, there really wouldn't be a reason for us to stay here.
We hear you, Tony. It's, I hope that does not, with all the changes that MGM made to their players club over the past year, um, it would absolutely not surprise me to see them add some extra charges on there. I mean, MGM has made it exceptionally hard to increase your status at their properties. Hey, Ryan S. Good to see you. It's been a while for both of us, I think. I don't think when was the last time we went live? August? Maybe November?
Well, did you tell them why?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, the reason why we haven't been live is
Excuse me.
the reason why we haven't been live in so long is because the past couple of times we tried to, the signal was so bad that it was kind of embarrassing. So we just stopped going live, but we have tested this 3 times today. And it started out fine until right before we went live for this one, and suddenly we could not get a signal. So hopefully the picture is clear, and hopefully it works. We just wanted to sit out here on the balcony and chill out for a little bit. I think we got in around 27,000 steps on Monday, just over 20,000 yesterday, and these old bones need a break.
Sorry, I'm really behind. You said hi to James Watson in the
Yes,
beginning.
I did, yeah.
And Kim Hilder. I heard you say Jimenez
Mm-hmm.
Panjo.
Yep. I did not respond to that one from Kim.
The airline free play?
Yep.
We did the airline free play thing at El Cortez. Oh, I saw that on someone's video. Was it Vegas Best Ideas who did that?
Maybe. I did that the last time we were there.
No, we never went there. Like I think, don't you have to show your airline ticket within like 24 hours of your flight or something, Kim? But she says her husband won $300. That's
nice.
Amazing.
Nice.
That would be a huge deal to us, Kim. Holy cow. $300.
That was a nice spin.
We've only had two wins over that in like 16 years of gambling.
And like you mean like overall, not just the promotional spends?
Yeah, no, I just mean like 300, like winning $300 in a machine.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
So was that just a comment that you missed, honey, or this one from Tony? Did you get that?
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Last 2 of 3 trips we've stayed at Golden Nugget. Kind of fell in love with Arts District. Next trip we booked at the Wynn. Nice.
We have never stayed at the Wynn.
I really liked playing there.
I did too. I really enjoyed playing there, yeah.
Manley says huge boxing fight on Saturday at Allegiant Stadium.
It probably will. We'll be gone by then, though. Or at least headed to the airport.
Right, we will be. Tina, where do y'all stay for your 3 previous? Well, Tina, we have for the entire week, we have the Holiday Inn Grand Desert, Holiday Inn Vacation Club at Holiday Inn Grand Desert Vacation. I don't know. All those words are in there somewhere. I just don't know the order. But it's on Koval, right behind the High Roller. We've stayed there several times. We haven't put a video out about it yet. But
it's very close. Like you can be at the link in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a nice property, and they have balconies.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually step outside for a minute. I haven't, except to do the laundry, because the laundry room is out there on the balcony.
But it's a nice property.
Yeah, it is a really nice property.
Very close to the Strip, very close to Ellis Island and Tuscany. Lots of pools, covered parking, restaurant on site.
Yeah, it is nice. Walt says 31,000 steps was their Vegas record.
How many we do during the 24 casino thing?
I don't even remember.
I try to forget.
It's like a blur. What are round trip costs now to Las Vegas flying in, Cal?
It depends.
I always just check the flights first, and they're always crazy except for 1 or 2 weeks, and that's when I book. I want to say I got our tickets for, I'd say under $250. I don't really ever go over $250 because I just think that's crazy. Mike's Team Delta. Yep. Delta's the way to go.
For us, yeah.
But Mike, you said there were, didn't you tell me that there were, was it Allegiant that was going to be?
No, Allegiant's
Flying
starting a direct flight again
from
Lexington to
Lexington?
Vegas, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, because I looked that up when you told me, and it's like they only fly like twice a week. How, you know, you can't get back once you get out.
Well, you have to let the people's butts recover from sitting on a flight that long before
On those
they
horrible
can
seats.
return back.
Yeah.
I say that because we've flown Allegiant a grand total of one time.
I've flown Allegiant several times.
Well, I've flown it just from Kentucky to Florida.
Okay.
And that was enough.
Yeah.
That's one of the most uncomfortable flights I've ever been on.
Yeah, Kim says she confirms it's 24 hours that you have to show your flight ticket to El Cortez. And then you get between 10 and 1,000 free play by showing your boarding ticket. It was on a quick spin game at a 50-cent bet. Nice. Yeah, whenever we do those wheels for free play, we generally wind up with like $5, whatever the lowest thing on the wheel is.
That's what we always hit.
But we actually went to a new casino for the very first time yesterday.
Yep.
It was Tuscany, which is just right behind Ellis Island, off of Koval.
It's on Tropicana. If you all have never been to Tuscany,
It's so nice.
it is a really nice casino.
Quiet, and
Yeah.
they have a lot of good games there. If we had done better, that would be my new favorite casino near the Strip, for sure. It was just kind of our jam. And if they had better music, because they didn't have any music that I knew, I think it might be like a couple generations before us.
But they had all the games, except for like old school real machines. They did not have those, but like all your new slots is very clean, just very a peaceful casino.
Yes, peaceful.
think-
That's a good way to put it. But anyway, I actually got $20 in free play there. So
I got 5.
Yeah, so I like came back. I usually only get one card, and we both use it. But I came back. I'm like, honey, you have to go sign up now because they're giving free play. You get to spin a wheel, and he came back with $5.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, your wife was just here. But hey, it was a good time.
Yeah, Walt said they did a tour of Tuscany. Or are you saying Tuscany, or you're saying Vacation Desert Club or whatever we're staying at? Tony will be first trip at Wynn, meeting our fancy family from New York. They never low roll, so we will splurge. Yeah, that sounds like when we gamble with my parents in New Jersey. They're the high rollers, we're the low rollers. I don't say they're high rollers.
Well, they have no fear. They're kind of like Teresa.
They just sit down and go.
Go for it. Yeah.
Paul Martinez says, nice view. Thank you. Can you guys confirm and don't lie? Is the picture still okay? Because, we check when we get home, and that's why, like Chris said earlier, we haven't done any live streams in a while because people tell us they're fine, and then we get home and watch, and we're like, oh my God, that's horrible. How did anyone sit through that for an hour? And we really don't want to make you guys do that, but it looks good on my end. That's all I'm saying. How did I get back to top messages again?
Oh yeah, and congratulations on that, Mike, with your new little nugget.
Oh, yes, what a sweetie. Settings, chat filter. did that before, but it didn't work. Okay, now I've got all messages. I'm sorry if I missed anybody, but it reverted back to top messages. Tony flies Allegiant from Spokane. It's cheap and like sitting on a city bus.
Spokane. Not
Spokane?
Spokane, not Spokane.
Oh, sorry. I sent you those nonstop from, yeah, Mike. Hopefully maybe if they're popular, they'll put more flights in. I don't know. Paul Martinez, thank you so much for the 99-cent super sticker.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
We need to go put that in like a megabucks.
We should put that in megabucks. Hey, Matt Wilson.
So Kim got $10 free play at El Cortez.
Okay.
They both did. Oh, I'm way back now. Kel, was it non-smoking? Was what non-smoking? Toured Desert Club. Walt stayed at Tuscany. Okay, thanks Tina for that clarification. And you already saw Mike wasn't coming back until September because of his
Little nugget.
new addition to the family. Yeah. Thank you, Tina, for confirming that the picture's good. And Walt, then he says it's fuzzy. Is it still fuzzy? I'm so far behind. It is looking good, James Bose says.
Thank you, James, for letting us know.
Matt Wilson's here. Hi, Matt. It has been a minute. It's been many minutes.
Yes, it has. This is our first trip back since December. So it's been almost exactly 4 months, and we were talking right before we came out, how long it has seemed since we were last here. Mike Urbanic, come on now.
You're not allowed to say his last name. He has it hidden.
Oh. Sorry. Okay, I'll bleep that out.
Bleep. We know your last name, but I'm assuming you took that off for a reason, so apologies if you didn't want that out there.
Sorry, Mike. I am toasting to you right now, buddy.
Yeah, but hey, you put it out there first.
Yes, you did.
I think everybody in our chat probably already knows who you are. You can't hide. You can change the color of your little circle. You can change the name. You can drop the last name, and I think everybody still knows you.
You can YouTube, but you can't hide.
Yeah. Jimenez Video Productions. Have you guys been to Yamava Casino in Highland, California? I've never been to California, period, ever in my life.
I've been to California, but I have not been to that casino. We'd love to check it out, though.
I would check any casino out, as long as they give you free drinks. That's all I care about. Free drinks, because we lose so much money that I have to feel like we're getting something for the money we're losing. So like those Henderson casinos are excellent because they even give you free ice cream, free brownies, free strawberry shortcake, free donut bites.
Donut holes.
Donut holes, yes.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble with words today, you guys, so I'll just apologize ahead of time. The word hockey, and you know I love hockey so much. Like we've watched, 83 games now this season, and every season since VGK started, and the word hockey did not look right to me today, and I just kept saying Hockey. There's no way that's right, but my brain isn't working, apparently. Right, Walt? I'm not even kidding. Words are hard. Yes, Kim, we went the very first day. We spent the whole first day in Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Emerald Island.
With the Rainbow.
And we went to Rainbow.
And Sunset Station.
Oh, yes. We started at Sunset Station. Yeah.
Yep.
We met our friend Teresa out there. She had some free play to get rid of at Sunset. So that's where we went. And then we hung out at our favorite place.
Ate at Emerald Island Grill.
Yes. It was delicious again. We got something new.
I'm telling you guys, for anyone who is a regular visitor to Las Vegas and you have not made it to downtown Henderson yet to check out these little local casinos, you have got to go. Absolutely have to go.
Well, if you're like us, then you'll enjoy it. But, you know, if you really like the crowds and the craziness of the Strip, then it's probably not for you.
But if you're starting to feel like you're just a number on the Strip, Henderson is the place to go to feel welcome again.
I really love, and maybe you could probably do this, like, I guess if you gamble enough on the Strip, you could just gamble and then go take your card and use your points to buy something. But it seems like you need so many more points here than you do there. Like, we can literally play for an hour and then go eat a free meal at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even understand how that works.
And it's not just a free meal, like, it's excellent food.
It's really good food. It really is. And not just because it's free, because I've paid for it several times.
No, it's very good.
Yeah. Oh, Paul said, oh, hang on. I'm way behind. Matt Wilson says, I was in Vegas for almost a week in early March. Had a blast. Vegas kicked my ass for sure. Yes. It gets harder every single time. We need more downtime.
Yeah.
And we worked out so much before we got here, but it's just not the same as walking the Strip for 12 hours or however long.
So the midlife ride.
The midlife.
It's getting older.
It's getting slower. Yeah, the midlife ride is slowing down.
We had dinner at 3:30.
We totally did have dinner at 3:30. That's funny.
To be fair. We also ate breakfast, so.
We did. We ate twice today, guys. Like, we're really on a roll.
If you've been following us for any amount of time, you know, us eating in Vegas don't necessarily go together in the same sentence.
Yeah. It's crazy. Oh, thanks, Mike, for telling everyone to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. We sure would appreciate that. Oh, no, free drinks at Yamava Casino, just water. Oh, bummer.
Oh, here comes the show. Well, it's like our, kind of our quote-unquote local casino at Caesars Southern Indiana. Like, you get free nothing with alcohol.
Yeah, so we just have to go out to the parking garage and drink from our car and then go back and play some more.
We are.
We're so cheap.
We're such degenerates. No.
I'm sorry, I'm not paying $14 for a can of beer. I'm just not doing it. Walt, I don't know who you're talking about. He's asking about someone named Alan. I don't even know
Alan?
what he's talking about.
I
James Young?
used to know a guy named Alan.
Like, wait a minute, Alan is Teresa's boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Remember him? James Young is sending love from Louisville.
Hey, James Young. Good to see you again. Oh, there he is.
There's who?
Alan?
I think it's pronounced Alon.
You know we love you, buddy.
Never been to Henderson, the Water District. Need to check it out. Yes, Matt, we just love it. cheap food. Do you Uber there? Yes, Kim. And I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just a little behind. We took a Lyft. It was about, I want to say it was just maybe $20 there. No, it was, I think it was 15 there, but it was like 30 back. It was really hard to get a ride back.
We could have gotten, yeah, the issue wasn't getting there, it was getting back. And we could have gotten a quicker ride back to the strip.
For $80.
For $80.
And I wasn't willing to do that. So I just did the wait and save, and it was like just under 30.
But it reached a point where it's like, okay, is somebody gonna take the ride?
I know, we let our friend go home. We were like, you don't have to wait with us, we'll be fine. The Lyft is gonna be here in 20 minutes. And Chris and I are just standing on the road watching as the app updates the time to tell you like if you're even gonna get a ride. But we wound up waiting like an hour and 15 minutes from the time we booked it.
But it all worked out.
Yeah.
We had a great driver.
Yeah, he was really nice, and we made it home really quickly. But it was a little scary. We thought we were going to be walking to that guy's house.
It just depends. I think it depends on how much the savings are worth to you. Like we could have gotten a ride right away.
Right.
But it would have been twice as much at least.
Yeah. Matt says that's how the strip used to be in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
God. I think we definitely would have moved here then if it was like that.
Yeah.
Jimenez says, my first time playing machines at 7-Eleven won $20. That's something we've never done yet.
We have not played at a gas station yet. It'll probably happen at one of these at some point. Although, did you notice last night that 7-Eleven over there by Ellis Island they closed down? Like they're boarded up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't notice. We've only walked by there like 4 times. Walt says, one of my favorite places to play is at the Mizpah Casino and Hotel in Tonopah. Slots and ghosts. Fabulous. That's right up your alley. Can you only pick the ghost on the left, though? Like
Good question.
Good question, right?
Yeah.
If you're up against 2 ghosts, pick the one on the left. Matt Wilson says, I stayed up till the sun came up 2 nights while I was there, and I was on East Coast time. That took a while to recover from. Yeah.
Yeah. We hear you.
Alan isn't. I see you now. Listening. I don't even know who you are anymore. Just break my heart, boy. You break my heart. Tina says we tailgate at local casinos too. Is that what it's called? Okay, that makes sense.
It's absolutely.
Yes, tailgating. I swear I feel like I'm the only loser who does that.
Oh no, it's not losing. It's smart.
I think so. James Young says, my local casino is also Caesars, Southern Indiana. Yep, that's... I wonder... No, it's the exact same distance to Jack, isn't it? Or I guess that's a Hard Rock now.
Well, it's Hard Rock now, but yeah, I mean, it's about the same. And that was James, right?
Yeah.
So James, tell us, if you went there back when it was on the boat, do you prefer the boat or what it is now? I'm just curious.
Manly 1979. Stunning views. I've heard you can see some crazy things on Cosmo balconies. Let me tell you, Manly 1979, back before we knew you could see onto our balcony, you might have seen some crazy things. Yeah, we don't do things like that anymore. Chris is just shaking his head.
All right. I'm just choosing my words.
I'm giving us away. The ride out there is my concern, Kim says. Yeah, no, the ride out there was cake.
Yeah, the ride out there was Easy.
picked us up really quickly,
Yeah.
got there. I mean, yep.
Getting back is like, well, maybe we can just walk to Alan and Teresa's and spend the night.
I did not want to call her. I was really afraid that we were going to have to call her and be like, I'm so sorry. Can you please get us home? Because we had been, like, remember, that was our very first day. So we had been up since 1 a.m. East Coast time. And we didn't leave Teresa until, like, she left at, like, 7 at night.
Yeah. So
which would have been 10 our time. Yeah, like we were going on like 20 hours and exhausted already.
And perhaps a little Drinkalicious.
Drinkalicious. Friend Tina says to tailgate at anything equals winning. Yes.
I agree.
We have saved so much money on this trip because I told Chris we are not going to order drinks, you know, at the slot machines until we're totally out of alcohol. Because we picked up that while we were out there in Henderson, our friend took us to Total Wine. So we were able to pick up our alcohol from there, and it is so much cheaper than the trip than on the strip. So we probably saved, I would say,
either
$150 so
saved
far.
Or broke even.
No.
Oh, well, with saving the tip money.
Oh, the tip money that we spend in a day is ridiculous. So buying alcohol, even if we had to pay strip prices, is still cheaper.
Yeah.
Because the drinks are so weak. A lot of them are so weak that we drink all day long, right? Now, I will tell you, when we went to Henderson, I only got through 2 drinks.
Yeah, you do not have to worry about the strength of the drinks in Henderson.
Actually, I don't even think I had 2 drinks because I had the Irish coffee martini.
And that was enough.
And then the lady convinced me to try that watermelon something.
Yeah.
And I was just sipping on it because it was there, but Chris had to drink it for me. Like, that's how strong their drinks are.
That's another awesome thing about those downtown Henderson casinos is they have a list of their cocktails on the machines. And
they're really good.
They don't skimp on the alcohol.
Matt Wilson says, I lived in Northwest Indiana for 17 years. Went to the boats a few times when I lived there. They recently built a Hard Rock casino just south of Gary. James says he misses the boat, but feels the renovation is more complete. The boat will always feel nostalgic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really miss the boat.
I do too.
I think maybe it would be better if they had some good food there.
COVID kind of killed it. It was just bad timing. Like when they were doing the new casino, and I mean, we've had some decent meals at the
Piazza or something.
Piazza, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I get there is the chicken salad croissant.
And I get the burger. And it's been okay. But I mean, I vividly remember, you know, getting a room there. We could go up to the room, fill up our drinks, go onto the boat, play, finish our drinks, go back to the room. You just can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
They are so strict now.
They are strict, and they blame it on Vegas, believe it or not. Remember that guy? He was like, oh yeah, because Vegas doesn't allow any of this, so you guys can't bring it in. And we're like, we were just in Vegas. What are you talking about? Yeah. Like,
have you been to Vegas?
Yeah.
But there have been times there, with the new casino that they built, they haven't let us in with coffee cups of coffee.
I know. So like when I go, I will steal some of their coffee cups that they have at the drink station so that when we go to our room, I fill up the alcohol in our coffee cup, and they think it's their coffee that we're just going back into the casino with. So, haha.
Yeah. Like, where'd that cup come from?
Yeah, I'm like, it's your cup.
I drove all the way down to downtown Louisville to get this cup and bring it back to your casino.
Yeah, Walt, we do that. Chris had a flask in his back pocket. We keep those little like single bottles
They're like
and
mini
fill
bars.
them. Yeah, those little mini bar bottles that we get, and we'll just stuff them in our pockets because they don't check your pockets. Like they'll check my bag, but they don't check your pockets.
It's like, would you rather have my alcohol or my money?
Yes. Yes, Tina, you saw that Irish coffee martini that we had in Emerald Island. It was
it's
seriously,
so it's so good.
It rivals the frozen Baileys, I think. It's really good.
Yeah, they know how to make drinks there.
James Young says, I hate that with the remodel at Caesars Southern Indiana, it's one giant floor, meaning smoking section is essentially next to none. Boat had different levels. Yes. The boat had different levels, but I don't know if you ever noticed, James, that the non-smoking level was freezing cold.
It was a meat locker.
You could barely stay down there for any length of time because it was just so cold. Red Solo cup. I'll fill you up. Yep. Let's have a party.
Indeed.
Oh, Tina, you're so cute. Hey, BBI's here. Hey, T.
Hey there.
How are you? Nice to see you. We're still we're a little hurt. We're a little hurt. You came back for somebody. You didn't come back for us. You came back for somebody. Remember, they left and we were going to miss them. And we were so sad. And then they were like, oh, well, actually, someone convinced us to come back. And we were like, oh, well, it wasn't us. Because, like, nice. Yeah, we feel special. Oh, she's not feeling good.
Oh.
Sorry. Thanks for stopping in, though. We appreciate it. Hey, the Fenster.
Hey, the Fenster.
Nice to see you. As always. Oh. How much snow oh my God. I don't even want to think about snow. I'm sorry. Let's just skip right over that comment. I'm not, I can't go there. Peter Castle says that's our view for the 4th of July. Can't wait. Awesome.
Nice.
I would love to be here on a balcony at the 4th of July. I really would. Or New Year's. But hey, it looks a little laggy to me right now.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, the fountains were gone like 15 seconds ago, and they're just dropping on my phone.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Are we going back out tonight? Matt Wilson asks. I don't know.
We might go down to the casino. We won't venture outside of the Cosmo though. We have covered so much ground over the last.
Yeah.
Well, really the last 3 days.
We've gambled in every casino on the Strip from Mandalay Bay to the Wynn, except for the Cromwell and Flamingo. We haven't stepped foot in those two, but every other one we have hit. So we're tired.
We need a little break, for sure. But yeah, it's not out of the realm of possibility that we'll go back down and maybe try some video poker tonight, but I don't know. It's kind of nice just to chillax.
Chillax. Stuart and Diane Broxson.
Hey, Stuart and
Hey
Diane.
guys, how are you doing tonight?
So, did we cut out, or was that just a thing with your phone?
I don't think we ever cut out. I think it just lagged.
Okay.
Can anyone tell us what's going on your end? Oh, Alan says the quality looks good.
Okay.
So what we did you tell them what we did? What are we on right now? Tele?
Well, so, yeah, everyone, we tested this twice today.
3 times actually, because you did Tele,
Yeah,
you
we
did
did
Visible.
3 times. So we signed up for Visible account, which is through
Verizon. Visible via Verizon. It's like $25 or something for unlimited.
So we tested that. We tested Tele, which is like our usual cell service because we never leave home except to come to Vegas. And then we also tested Tele on a walk from Aria to Cosmo just to make sure that the signal is good. So
Everything looked, there were some laggy spots, but it's nothing like our usual live streams. So we
Yeah.
were so excited thinking we had finally figured this whole signal issue out.
And then as soon as 6:55 rolled around and I clicked to go live, it will not connect. I was like, yeah, that's about right.
So we are on Tele right now, not Visible.
We're on Tele.
We're on Tele.
Yeah.
Okay. And just so you guys know, we used to have Sprint. We had Sprint. And we were paying like $50.
Well, Tele was originally Sprint. And
Yes.
now it's T-Mobile.
Right. So
Right.
we had Sprint, unlimited. I think the 3 of us had like we were paying like $150 a month.
Mm.
And then we changed to this third party called Tele, same Sprint network and everything, and we pay $15 a month each for our service. Of course, we have unlocked phones that we just buy from Apple, so we can go anywhere, any service.
This is not advertisement.
This
by the way.
isn't, no. But so Visible, the one that we were testing out before, is through Verizon, because when I did searches online to see which service is best for streaming in Las Vegas, I couldn't really figure anything out because their coverage maps are so confusing for me. So it's like a 15-day free trial. So I didn't even have to pay anything to get that service.
Yeah.
But we tested it and it looked really good. So between Tele and Visible, hopefully that our live streams won't be as terrible as they have been in the past, because...
And that's why we haven't done more of them.
I know.
Because we got so discouraged after the past couple of trips trying to do them that, and especially there was one night we were doing a live stream out here on the balcony at the Cosmo, and it actually started getting recommended by YouTube, and the quality just went to crap. It started cutting out, people were dropping off, and it was just this is embarrassing.
When I watched it back at home, I was just horrified. I could not believe that you all sat through that. I never want that to happen again. That's why I was just we cannot do any more live streams until we figure something out, because that is just unacceptable. Bye, Mike. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you.
Good night, little nugget.
You little nugget. Cosmo rooms are the best for just chilling, Matt Wilson. Oh, man.
Aren't they, though?
It's great. It's great to have our comp. We used to always like to have our comp nights at the end of our trip so we could end our trip here. But honestly, I think it's more beneficial for us at this point to do it in the middle, because by the 3rd and 4th and 5th day, we're so exhausted. We need this rest.
Yeah. This came at the perfect time.
It really did.
During our trip. We needed that tub today.
James Young says, flying from Louisville to Vegas in 2 weeks for my birthday, staying at South Point for the first time.
Oh, nice.
Interested to visit a locals casino where prices are cheaper and they sell $1 hot dogs.
Hey, we like South Point. We really like that Mexican restaurant there.
Oh, yes, Baja Miguel's.
Yeah, that was really
Love
good.
that restaurant. They have great like lunch combination specials that come with like a margarita and like a whole meal and chips and salsa.
And they have like all the slots there. They have all kinds of video poker,
Yeah,
table games.
it does get really crowded.
It was very crowded when we were there. But it was,
And that's where we met Joe for the first
it's where we
time.
met Joe. It's where we met Paula.
Paula from Dale McKenzie and Paula.
Yeah.
We met Paula there. Yeah. Lots of good memories
But
there.
yeah, I really like South Point.
Where were we staying?
We were staying at
Grandview?
Grandview.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Doesn't sound right.
I'm pretty sure it's right.
Yeah, whatever
It's
hotel is right
it's
next to
right
it.
there.
Yeah, that's where we were staying.
And that was a good place.
That was a really nice place, yeah. Peter Castle says video is good and clear.
Awesome.
Thank you. Matt Wilson says, J&K Stay in Vegas has the best quality streaming I've ever seen. Do you know what they use? We always try to ask people, like, who is it? Whaler
Yeah, it was
does live
Whaler.
streams.
Yeah.
And, like, when we see him doing them, and we're like, how is that so crystal clear? Didn't he say he did AT&T? He uses AT&T.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure. And that's like so crazy because the MiFi we used to use that we had so much garbage live streams from was AT&T. So I could not figure out why he was having better service. And I just think maybe that it's because it's attached to his phone and we're not running off, he's not running off a MiFi. That's gotta be it.
Yeah. I guess, but I mean, if this continues to work well, we'll just stick with this and forget the mobile hotspot.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that thing is dead to me. We're not using that anymore. It's just not happening, guys. If this doesn't work, I don't know what we'll do because I can't do live streams that are garbage. Tina's asking, what do you guys have planned tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Thursday?
So we have the game tomorrow
Oh, we
night.
have the game tomorrow night.
So we're getting pizza.
We're gonna get secret pizza and watch the game in the room, most likely. We said we were gonna eat tomorrow, like, early too. Like, have a lunch. What did we say we were gonna have?
Maybe go over to Snacks at Bellagio.
Oh yeah. I know we put out some kind of video, but
No, I didn't put that one out.
you didn't.
I haven't gotten there yet.
I thought that was in a daily or something.
No.
Yeah. It was in the how we got all the points, right? It was like
Oh,
B-roll
yeah,
or something.
yeah.
But they have a delicious turkey club, and I don't even like turkey clubs because they're on regular bread, and I just don't believe in buying regular bread
Excellent there.
at a restaurant. It's like going to a restaurant and ordering a salad that's made with iceberg lettuce. Like, that's just not something I would do. But God, those are good.
Yeah.
Best turkey club I've ever had in my life, for sure.
And cheaper than that other place in Bellagio, the place with the gelato.
Oh yeah.
What's the name of that place?
I think the place might be called Gelato.
I think you're right. I think I'm right. I think we're right.
Oh my God.
But
Oh
yeah,
my gosh, Peter, hang on. What is your number one favorite restaurant in Vegas? Do not say anything right now, honey. We are going to have to answer together and see if we have the same thing. That's going to be hard. Hang on, give us a second, Peter. We're going to think. We're gonna You are such a perv.
Oh man, our number one. Like if I just had to pick one place.
One place. Okay, well, he's saying Vegas, so that takes out Emerald Island.
All right, I think I
Because
have
that's
my,
in Henderson.
I think I have my place.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
My favorite
I've decided.
restaurant
I know
in...
my place.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Noodle Asia.
Aloha Specialties.
Oh crap.
Specifically.
Oh crap.
Specifically the Loco Moco at Aloha Specialties.
Okay, I wouldn't pick the Loco Moco for sure. I would definitely pick that teriyaki chicken bowl.
But if there's one place
that you'd have to eat over and over again.
No, not have to. Like,
right.
Would willingly choose to eat over and over again, for me, it would be Aloha Specialties.
Okay, I'm still going to say, oh, God, forgot about Aloha Specialties. That is really good.
I know.
But I don't know, guys, because Noodle Asia, like, here's why I picked that. Number one, it's delicious. We've been there so many times, and it's always been consistent. Like,
it's a good choice.
It really is a good choice.
Yeah.
And we do not have an Asian option that we are satisfied with back home. So that is super important when we come out here. Like, I always want to get something Asian because, you know,
that's really
we don't have
good.
it home. Right,
Yeah.
that's really good.
Yeah.
And that is just really good. We ate there the other night. We had the...
Well, no, we ate there for lunch.
Oh, was that during the day?
Yeah.
That was on our quest of a million casinos. So yeah, it could easily have been nighttime. But it was just so good.
But here's what I love about Aloha Specialties.
Now I have to have that.
It's, oh man, it's so hard to describe. Like, it's, to me, it's like the very definition of comfort food, and all of it, like everything we've had there, is comfort food.
I know.
To me,
the chicken teriyaki bowl really reminds me of my mom's and my grandmother's chicken cutlets.
It's just,
so it is very homey.
like, even
And that rice.
the rice, the macaroni salad,
Everything. I know.
it's just amazing.
And there's still so many things on their menu that we haven't tried that we need to try.
But yeah, if I, like, gun to my head, pick a favorite restaurant, for me it's Aloha Specialties.
James Young says Oscars. We've not been there.
We have not been there.
I think the best steakhouse we've been to has been the steakhouse
At Circus
at Circus Circus. Yeah, we went there with Alan and Teresa, and
Oh my goodness.
and
that
that's
was
where
good.
we ran into Bill and Lisa. And I totally crashed their video because I like glanced around and spotted them.
You fangirl.
And I totally, I like just jumped. I was like, oh my God. And they were filming. I felt so bad. So I just stepped back and like put my head down.
They were super nice though.
Yeah, they were really nice. That was so funny. I'm still embarrassed. Matt says he's not sure what they use. I know they are local and they use the Prism app. See, I think that makes a difference. I really do.
What's that?
The Prism app. That's the thing I tried to get you to use VBI uses it for their...
I tried to test that at home and it just didn't work out very well.
And I think, I feel like Slot Gypsies used Prism. James Young, have you all checked out the English Hotel in the Arts District?
No.
GM is a fellow streamer. Restaurant bar called Pepper Club is amazing. Have received many discounts because I follow. Okay.
But I do want to say, on the subject of restaurants, one of the best meals we have had in recent couple of years was at Haleo here at the Cosmo. That meal, that tasting menu was fantastic.
It really was. It was pretty good. There's so many restaurants though that I love here for so many different reasons. Like I definitely could not just pick one, for sure. Yep, Stuart Broxton says love Noodle Asia. The only thing we don't like about it is that it's in the Venetian.
We just
Sorry to the Venetian, but not our favorite place.
It's not our favorite place to gamble. I don't know. Just one of those things, but we do love Noodle Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I mean, we've loved several restaurants that we've eaten out in there.
Oh, so I just answered your question, Tina. Yeah, it's in the Venetian.
Yeah.
Peter Castle says there's not a lot of good Italian food here at home, so we always do Italian in Vegas. What's your favorite Italian? Because we were kind of just talking about that. Like we said, we really enjoyed our meal at Italy, La Pizza e La Pasta. The cacio e pepe there is just delicious.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Buddy
V's at the Venetian was really good.
It was okay. Okay. So we used to go to Bonanno's.
Yeah, I know most people know, if you say Bonanno's, you think of like the pizza
food
place
court.
in the food court.
Yes.
But way back in the day, there used to be a Bonanno's on the corner of Harmon and Las Vegas Boulevard, like where the Taco Bell is now.
And it was like a sit-down restaurant.
It was a sit-down restaurant, full service, absolutely the best Italian food ever.
It was so good. And they used to give you coupons, like buy one, get one free coupons on the corner of the street. They'd be standing out there giving you coupons. So, of course, I'm cheap. I will take any coupon you give me. And when I see I can get a pasta dish that's already really reasonably priced for buy one, get one free, I'm like, of course, we're going to go. And then we just loved it so much.
Was fantastic.
And then they closed it down and we were heartbroken. And so what I'm trying to, the point of my whole story there, sorry, taking the long way around. Buddy V's happened when we were looking for a new favorite Italian restaurant here. And so I don't think it's awesome. I think I probably got the linguine with clam sauce, and they had it, and it wasn't that expensive, and it was fine. But I would not classify it as excellent.
And we went to Rouse, in Caesars back when Rouse actually existed.
Yes.
At Caesars. And it was good. It just felt rushed, like they were trying to get us out of there.
Our food came out in like 30 seconds, and I'm sorry, if I'm paying $50 for a pasta dish, I don't want it to arrive in 30 seconds.
But I think in recent years, I think the best dish we've had so far has been at Italy. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But we would love to know what your favorite Italian is, for sure.
Well, and also Mexican food. Like we've been talking the past couple of days, like you would think there would be more great Mexican restaurants on the strip, and there just aren't.
I mean, there probably are, just we need something over here, like near the Cosmo. Like we love Gonzales y Gonzales, that's in New York. So we have that, but like I'm really looking for something over here. And I think Granny and Dice really like Cabo Wabo. They said it was really good Mexican food.
And we went to Javier's tonight.
We went to Javier's earlier. We gave them another shot, even though we said we were never ever going back there. And it was good, but it's really pricey for what we got. I mean, I pretty much got the exact same thing I get at Gonzales y Gonzales, but paid like 3 times the price of it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I like Gonzales y Gonzales is better. So probably won't do that again, but definitely like seafood. I'm super craving seafood right now. And that's why we thought Javier's, because I had intended to get something seafood related there, and then I changed my mind and got the salad.
It was good.
It was really good.
It was really good.
It just wasn't as good.
As
For the price, it wasn't worth the cost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blake, hey, how are ya?
Hey, Blake.
Blake Iba, I like Javier's at Aria. Yep. Peter Castle says Italy is great. Lupo is really good. Lupo, where is that? Is that Bellagio?
Lupo.
I know I've seen it. Can't place it right now. I feel like we went to, didn't we go to like Trevi or something? Is that in the Venetian? What's the Venetian shoppy area called?
Like the canal shops?
Yes. Is that in the canal shops?
Oh, that Italian place was really good.
No, Trevi is in Forum Shops, I think, because we walked through there the other day.
No, we ate at the place in the canal shops. There's I think it's still there, an Italian restaurant. I can't remember the name of it, but it was really good.
It was really good, yeah. It was super fancy, though. Like, I felt uncomfortable because, like, the waiter was, like, in a suit or something, or, like,
but, I mean, it's right there in the middle of, like, the food court.
Yeah.
But that was good. I forgot about that.
That was really good.
That's been several years ago.
Oh, Janice Pie. Letty's in the Arts District is Chef's Kiss. Is Letty's? Okay, I'm confused because I know that Joe from Straight Outta Vegas went to a place down there, but I thought it was like, isn't it like Letty's de Leticia or something like that? Tell me if that's the one you're talking about, because I have seen that in videos and it looks amazing. I think Ted went there.
Alan went to that place in Henderson. That looked really good.
Oh my God, yes. The Italian place that Alan went to, what was that called? Like Fratelli's or something?
If it's still open, I mean.
They even have rice balls.
Oh, that's Italian.
Right?
Yeah.
They had a rice ball. It was not like the rice ball I make, but yeah. It definitely looked good. The Fenster misses the Italian restaurant inside the Riviera.
That was... I don't think I ever went to the Riviera.
Blake Iba says, but I usually do happy hour with apps there more than dinner. At Javier's? Yeah.
I will say their salsa was, I really enjoyed their salsa.
I think that they've changed their salsa because I remember it being kind of fruity.
I thought it was really good.
And it was so spicy this time. It was amazing. I mean, I liked it last time too. Don't get me wrong. It was very unique, I thought. But I definitely think they've done something differently with their salsa. James Young says, look up the Pepper Club in the Arts District. I feel like
I might get a refill. Do you need anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Lupo's at MGM Grand. Okay. Yes, de Leticia's. Yes, that place looks amazing. That is right up my alley for Mexican food. Every time we go downtown, it's like we have so many restaurants on our list to go to, but we always wind up going to the same place, like Aloha Special. Like, it's so hard because we have such a limited amount of time down there, and to pick something over that and to get to it because it's not right there, you know what I mean? If it was right there, we would just probably do it. But it's really hard to pass up the places you know you're gonna love, and risk having a meal you're not gonna be happy with. We get in ruts like that, and we even like one time told ourselves we're not, like, on this trip we are not allowed to go to any restaurants we've been to before because we wanted to not get into a routine like we do at home. You know, we wanted to always have something new and exciting and stuff like that. So, but now I feel like maybe we're getting back into a rut of doing the same, eating the same things.
Look at, it's not a rut if you enjoy it.
I know.
And
I like routine.
When you go, in our case, like, it's been 4 months since we've been here. Like, 4 months in between going to one of your favorite places ever.
Yeah.
That's not a rut. That's, hey, I like this place and that's where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we have literally, you guys, we have one restaurant at home that we go to.
Yeah.
And we used to go every week. Once a week we would go to this restaurant. And now we don't go anywhere. I mean, we eat out
We cook
a couple times a year.
Yeah, we cook a lot at home though.
And it's really out of necessity. Like, if we're traveling, you know, we have to eat while we're traveling, but that's pretty much the only time we ever go to a restaurant.
Plus, you know someone who makes pretty good barbecue.
I do. I have this guy who grills. He's pretty fantastic. It's really hard. It's when you love what you cook at home, it is very difficult to go out to eat because nothing seems to compare to what you can get at home.
Who are you, Sinead O'Connor, all of a sudden?
Nothing compares to you. How do you even remember that song, you weirdo? You are so funny. Oh, Tina, thank you so much for coming in. I'm so sorry that Walt woke you up. I'll punch him for you next time.
In July.
Yeah. Janice Pie, my friends love Piero's and or Ferraro's for Italian. Where are those? Peter Castle says Diablo's Cantina is good. The original was better. Diablo's, aren't there two?
We have tried.
There's one in Mirage.
We have tried to eat at Diablo's. There's one at Luxor too.
Luxor and Mirage, right?
We've tried to eat there. Like, every time we tried, either it's a 24-hour wait or they're closed. And I mean, we even tried when they were, for you old school Las Vegas people, when they used to have a location in front of the Monte Carlo. Like, we tried there too, and it just did not work out. It's just one of those things that's not meant to be, apparently.
James Young, I always visit Oscar's on Fremont, but visit other places, breweries, steakhouses, etc. each visit. Yeah, so you know what it's like to have a favorite and just, you gotta go. You just gotta go.
You have to.
Jesse C is here.
Jesse C.
It's so nice to see you.
And Dave.
And Dave. Blake I. Bobby coming to Vegas in 2 weeks, and now I have to figure out where I'm going to eat. Only place that's a must go every time is Catch. Have 3 other nights to plan. So I really would like to try Catch, but
You don't like fish.
I don't like fish. I love shellfish, but not fish. And I don't think Catch has anything. Like I need to find something like a shrimp and scallop dish. I would love. I love clams, crab. So those are probably my favorites. But yeah, I can't do a place like Catch because I don't think they have anything I would eat.
Well, another place we used to love was Julian Serrano Tapas.
Oh yeah.
But they have completely changed their menu.
They have. I'm sure it's still good. We just haven't been back yet.
We used to love to go there.
We used to go there every time. We've gone there multiple times in one trip. We loved it so much.
Yeah.
Sorry, I choked on my spit. Oh. Peter Castle says Oscars is really good and the view is so cool.
We've heard that.
Yeah.
And we've
That's
seen
the one at the plaza?
Yeah, it's at the plaza.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, we've seen multiple videos about it. What's Oh, go Cats.
Go Cats. We don't talk like that.
That's funny.
James. Funny.
Yeah, James. I grew up in a small farm town in Kentucky. Used to have an accent and then kind of lost it. Way back in the day, I worked at Disney World and had roommates from all over the world and kind of lost my Kentucky accent. But yeah, go Cats or Capes. Ooh, firework shrimp. That sounds delicious. Yeah, Janice. Hey, Julian Serrano Tapas. I mean, I don't know. We had, it's probably our first restaurant experience where we really tried new things, and I just don't even know how to explain it. Like even they had this, what's the name of that dish that had like this, was it squid ink?
Squid ink, yeah.
Like
it
this
was so
black
good.
rice
Oh
dish?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Sounds gross, but that's the kind of thing that we would try at a tapas restaurant. That's the best thing about tapas.
But that was really together, like the first time we really started trying new things.
Yeah.
We tried foie gras there.
Yeah, I swear, we've had so many things off of that menu. They were all delicious.
And oh my gosh, the meats and cheeses.
That time I had to Google how to pronounce charcuterie. And I was practicing like for an hour before we went because I was so afraid to say it wrong when we got to the restaurant.
I mean, as to bring up the Kentucky thing again, like you think as like a Southern person, you know what sausage is, but until you've had sausages from other countries that are actually like good quality sausage. I mean, the chorizo we had there was otherworldly.
Vegas restaurants have spoiled us for sure.
Yes.
Janice Pie. Piero's is 355 Convention Center Drive, about 3 miles from Cosmo.
Yeah, it's not too bad. We could walk that.
Oh, we could totally walk that. Blake Iba says Ketch has a firework shrimp. That's amazing. That sounds right up my alley. I don't like shrimp scampi. That's the only shrimp I think I don't like.
That's not true. You did like the one at Paleo, which is essentially shrimp scampi.
Okay.
That was some really good shrimp.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of like very buttery
But
seafood.
that was,
Like I just like it plain.
that was scampi.
Yeah. It wasn't. It was better than scampi.
And that bread.
Yeah, the bread was good.
Mm-hmm.
Janice just went to Julian Serrano a couple weeks ago and it was amazing. What did you get there? We really need to go back because
We should.
we liked everything we've gotten there before, and who cares if they change their menu? It just gives us more things to try, right?
Yeah.
Oh, James Young, thank you so much. Win big, yes, we really hope to. Safe travels. Blake Iba, you may have talked about this before I joined. Have you tried Super Frico at Cosmo? We were thinking of eating there.
We have not.
We had reservations
And canceled it.
for this guy we used to know named Alan, who like never plans anything. He just like texts and says, hey, let's hang out. So we wind up having to cancel all our reservations. But yeah, that was one of them.
We love you, Alan. You know
I
that.
swear, we canceled like 8 reservations in one trip for that guy. We really did.
All right, Catherine might be a little bit jaded.
Can't count on him for nothing. Just kidding. I thought it was cool. I thought it looked cool. I think,
I will say I have seen very. So I frequent Reddit quite a bit. I have seen very negative comments about Super Frico. But again, it's not personal experience. It's just what other people have said. Mostly that it's overpriced for the quality of the food, but we can't personally speak to that. So
I don't know.
I've also heard people say that, you know, what that used to be was Rose Rabbit Lie. I've heard people say that Rose Rabbit Lie was better than Super Frico, but I don't know.
I'm really weird about Italian food.
Yes, you are. To be an Italian, you are very weird about Italian food.
Well, I think that's I don't think that's weird. I think that's the point, right? Like if you grow up with your grandparents' Italian cooking or Mexican cooking, whatever it is that you're used to, these other, I don't know, restaurants, they do these weird things with the food and you just want like what you're used to. I don't know.
No, I hear you. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what'd be good right now? That beef gazpacho.
Oh my gosh, that was so delicious. I really want, I want a barrel full of that stuff.
Well, like IV.
You know, just hook me up.
And IV the beef gazpacho.
Yes, it was so delicious. Peter Castle had brunch at the Border Grill at Mandalay Bay. Very good food. Border Grill, I don't feel like I've ever seen that.
Well, we haven't really explored
That's
that
true.
place very much.
Oh, I know we've gotten those dates stuffed with the goat cheese. I think we've gotten all of that. Not the Rioja, whatever that is. I don't remember that. I know we got some meatballs, but I don't know if they were tenderloin meatballs.
Where at?
This was at, I think she's talking about Julian Serrano.
Oh.
Yeah, Peter, same. Super Freako looks cool in promo videos, but mixed reviews. I watched another vlogger, to try to remember her name because she's changed it a couple times, I think. Vegas Bebe. I think she went to Super Freako. I watched her video, and they had a good time. Chris, you could wear your jersey because they have black light, I think. You could wear. That's probably what would get him in there. Blake, my brother and sister-in-law want to do Batista, so we'll probably go there for Italian, not my favorite.
All right. Let's talk about
Batistas, yes, because we had a deal.
Yeah.
I bought on like Groupon or something back in the day when we were really poor. So we went there. Right?
Okay.
We went to, I've made Chris go to lots of restaurants just because I had coupons for them.
To be
fair.
We were super excited about going to Batista's. And also excited to find out how close to the strip it actually was.
Yes. Because we could walk, because we couldn't afford a lift.
Well.
Yes. That far back, we could not afford a lift.
Well,
I assure you.
They're super freako and we're super cheapo.
Never in the history of Catherine has there ever been a time, no matter how much I hate a meal, that I didn't finish it. Because I was raised that you cleaned your plate. And so I will be absolutely miserable, but I will finish my meal because I don't like to waste food. But that meal at Batista's, I took 2 bites and I was done. It was so salty.
Yeah.
And I'm not sensitive to salt. I put salt on things all the time. That I could not eat.
Like let me say there is a certain charm to Batista's. Like, it's been there for a while. It feels a little bit old school. But let's say you're the type of person who likes to cook their pasta al dente.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the place for you because they cook their pasta into mush pretty much. Yes, you get they had unlimited wine or something, right?
They had, we had unlimited house wine, and that was fine.
I'm glad we went. I'm glad we did it.
I'd never go there again.
I would never go back there.
But this was a very long time ago. It could have just been a fluke. We haven't given it another chance.
That's true.
I mean, things happen all the time at restaurants. My problem with the situation was that they never even asked me if there was a problem. Like, if someone gives you back an entire plate of food, you would expect them to say, was everything okay? And they never did that. They just took the food and they gave us our check. So that's what I had a problem with more than anything.
And it's like Catherine said, it's all anecdotal. It was one visit. It was way before we had the channel.
Yeah.
So it's been several years ago.
So we're not telling you not to go. Absolutely try everything for yourself. It's just our personal experience and preference. But it was a cute place.
Yeah. As far as the place itself, I thought it was really cool. Up until the point we got our food, and then not so much, but
James Bose went to Lavo at Palazzo back in February. Was an awesome experience.
we've talked about going there.
Did we really not go there?
We have never been to
Do
Lavo.
you remember way back in the day when I used to wear heels and get dressed up here? Like, I feel like we were walking around, I was in my heels trying not to fall over myself, and we were looking at those restaurants at the Palazzo. Did we not go for some, like we went somewhere else maybe? Because I know we looked at the menu.
We went somewhere else.
Okay.
But we have eaten at Tele at Venetian. And we've looked at Lavo like several times, but just never gone there.
Yeah, Peter Castle says Batista's is okay, not great. Good price, cool old school vibe. Yeah. What are all these hearts like flying up from the...
I don't know. It's been so long since we did a live stream.
I've never seen that big heart there. I don't know what it's doing. Look, every time a message comes in,
Maybe
the
you
hearts
can-
fly up.
Maybe you can heart it. I don't know.
I don't know. Janice Pie, have y'all eaten at China Poblano? Yes. The
Yes.
20 vegetable fried rice was so good. I liked the what was it, like ants on a log?
Yes.
It was called something like that. That was really good.
That was really good, yeah.
And we got like 2 things once, and I thought they were both really good.
The first time we went, we really liked it. The second time, it was not so great.
What was the second time when we went with Teresa?
Teresa, yeah.
But I got something from the Mexican side, and I hated it.
Yeah. But yeah, the first time, yeah, we had the ants on the log thing and a couple other things that were really good.
Billy Blankenship says was in Vegas recently and enjoyed the Italian American Club. Hello, by the way, Billy Blankenship. And sorry, James Bose, hello to you too. Like, I'm just reading comments, I'm not saying hello. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
Blake Iba says it wasn't a fluke. I've been to Batista's before, not a fan. It's like Hugo's Cellar downtown. It has old school vibe, but food is blah.
See, that's another place we like had, or at least I've had on my list for a while. Like I wanted to take Catherine there, like way back when,
Way
a
back
long
when
time ago.
Chris used to do things for his wife, and he was like planning to take me there on our anniversary.
You've got to stop. And thought that Hugo's was going to be one of those places, and we just never made it. But the more I hear, the less impressed I am.
Really?
And especially after going to the steakhouse at Circus. Like, that was such a great experience.
But I wonder if we went back by ourselves, if it would be the same. I mean, we had Alan and Teresa there, so we just loved there because we were with them too.
But yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think the
know.
company has a lot to do with your perception of your experience.
Maybe, but that was some. As someone who knows how to grill some meat, that was some really good grilled meat.
And you and Alan got to go in the back and see.
Yeah, they took us into the dry age, and yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we weren't even vlogging.
Yeah, we had such a good time there, we didn't even pick up our camera. So that tells you something when you spend $300 and you don't even get a video out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know how to make a steak.
What did you get, babe? Janice? I didn't get anything. Actually, I got like a side of mushrooms. because I love mushrooms
Where?
at the steakhouse.
At the steakhouse, I had the bone-in ribeye.
Chris had the bone-in ribeye. My friend Teresa had the prime rib, and she only ate half of it, so I wound up eating the other half.
It was humongous.
But I got the mushrooms, and I think I got like a salad. You got a wedge salad, right? Or
Yeah.
maybe you got the
wedge.
Caesar, and I got the wedge.
No, I don't remember which salad I got. I know I got the bone-in ribeye. Alan got the filet, I think. Yeah, Teresa's prime rib was humongous.
It was ginormous. Yeah.
But it was just, I mean,
And they had these, oh my God, this whole basket of rolls and like pretzel rolls.
the bread was delicious.
Yes.
I forgot about
all
the bread.
different kinds of bread. And it, oh my God.
But for
So good.
anyone out there who's a fan of wood-fired steaks, that's how they do it at the steakhouse at Circus. So they're grilling all of your steaks are grilled over wood fire, and you walk right past it when you go to your table, and it's just, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was really good. That was a really good meal.
Whatever temperature you order your steak, that's what you're going to get. And oh my goodness, that was the why are we talking about food so much? It's making me hungry again.
I know. We can't eat. We're too old to eat at 8:39 at night. Come on, we'll have all kinds of heartburn and indigestion. We'll be up all night.
Hospice will be here soon to take care of us.
Do we have one more show? We have one more show in us, and then we're going to probably end it because it's getting pretty late. We appreciate all you guys being here. We really do. Oh, Blake says, not to derail us from food talk, have you two been to the Neon Museum? We're thinking of going, but it's an Uber ride and sort of money.
We have never been.
Want to know if it's worth it. Well, Blake, watch Alan's video, because Alan, Las Vegas and Beyond, has a video of the Neon Museum. And this is how much I love Alan, even though, he's burned me. I have no interest in things like that. It's just not my thing. But even something I think is so boring, I will watch if Alan puts it out. That's how good his videos are. So,
but Blake, and on the opposite side of Catherine, I absolutely love stuff like that. What I have heard is that the night guided tour is the way to go if you want to know some of the history behind the signage. I would absolutely love to do that. That's all I have to say.
I bet Vegas Visual has something about it too. That seems like right up his alley.
I've also heard the same thing about the Mob Museum, like getting the guided tour there, especially if you're into that history kind of thing, which I am. Having someone there to guide you along just adds to it.
Where is the Neon Museum?
It's close to downtown. Not exactly downtown, but close.
I wonder if you can get there from the downtown loop. Like if you can get to the Strat, you can hop on the downtown loop and that'll take you to all of those different stops.
Well, I know the downtown loop will take you to the Mob Museum.
Oh, it will definitely take you to the Mob Museum, but check out the map and see how close you can get to the Neon, whatever it's called, Neon Museum. That's what I would do. I can't believe there's a free shuttle that takes, Chris won't even let us walk to the Strat, but I would totally walk to the Strat and then hop on the downtown loop to get to Fremont Street.
We've walked.
Oh, I know.
We've walked the lonely walk of loneliness before.
Not on purpose, on accident. We've walked much further than the Strat, but yes.
Yeah, pretty much the places they tell tourists not to go, we have been. Not only Las Vegas, but also in other parts of the world.
Blake says, I'll watch Alan's video as long as I don't have to cancel a reservation to do it. Oh, God, you're hysterical.
Poor Alan.
That is too funny. I know, we're ripping on him, but he's...
We love Alan.
I don't know. He's on my list. He's right on the line. He could fall over. We'll see. 2 minutes, I think, guys, to the next fountain show, and then we will let you all go for the night. We know it is very late on the East Coast. Way, way past my bedtime. I wouldn't even be making this live stream if we were over there and someone was here. I would have been asleep for several hours.
Well, we're old.
I'm old. Chris stays up late, but I go to bed early.
Somebody has to make the YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's what Chris does after I go to bed. I feel like the picture is still okay, guys. What does it look like on your... And don't try lying to us, because like I said, I'm going to watch it when I get home, and I'll watch the chat, and if you say, oh, the picture looks good, and it looks like garbage, you'll be on the list too. No,
Yeah.
Just kidding.
She might be old, but she's got memory like a steel trap. I love you.
Only if you cross me. Too funny.
Yeah, I think I can see it getting ready to start.
Oh, Janice says pick is crystal clear. Thank you so much for letting us know.
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina. We need to go to Hilton Head.
Yeah. Need to go back to Hilton Head, yeah.
Yeah. Give it another chance.
Oh, yep.
Blake, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah,
It's
good to
never
see
the
you,
same
Blake.
without you. And we're trying to win big, trust me. We are trying. Have a good night.
Oh, I think it's the Titanic song. Are you gonna cry?
I don't think it is. I think it's the Boats and Hose song.
Oh, you might be right.
The Catalina wine mixer. I doubt you guys can hear the music, but it is so quiet on the strip.
That's been pretty weird.
It has been a very strange day. Like, we ate at the Henry for lunch, and normally we won't even step foot in there unless it's like 5 in the morning when no one's there because it's so loud. But the crowd was just so normal.
But it has been very quiet this afternoon in particular, yeah.
It really has. Like, no one's like crazy screaming and carrying on.
There haven't been a lot of sirens.
I don't think I even remember hearing a siren today.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is totally the Boats and Hose song. So if you can make it out a little bit, that's what it is. Does that song actually have a name?
This song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, but I'm not going to pronounce it on live stream. Or try to pronounce it.
Oh. Oh, is it like a different language?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Don't have many wits about me, but I do have a few.
Well, at least you didn't mispronounce Spokane. At least no one talked about Michael Bubble today.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think the wind has actually died down.
Yeah, it's been really windy here, guys. So they've actually canceled a lot of the shows. We're really lucky to be able to do this tonight. Time to Say Goodbye? Is that the song?
I know it's Bocelli.
Chris says it's Bocelli. Oh, I don't have to tell them what you're saying because you have a mic on too.
You have mic on.
I have no idea. I just know it's in Step Brothers.
Yes.
That's the only place I know this song from. I kind of prefer their version, actually.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, guys, that's it. We really appreciate you all coming in.
Yep. It's been fun.
Do our closing.
So let's
Oh.
yeah. Hold on. Catherine's really short. Yes, we have our robes on.
Well, you can't see mine because you can only see my head. But
Oh.
that's okay. Well, I have, yeah,
Yeah.
it's all right.
So anyway, thank you all so much for being here. This has been a lot of fun. It always is. We love doing live streams with you all. And
And if we watch it back and it looks good, we'll see you on another one real
Yes.
soon. Good night, Kim.
good night, Kim.
Thanks for stopping in and keeping us company. We appreciate it.
And we hope y'all enjoyed this. And hopefully we will see you on the next episode of the Midlife Ride.
Good night, guys.